Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. I have something special for you today. This beautiful 2022 Chevy Camaro LT1 Coupe. One amazing American sports car. I think this is probably one of the sportiest of our American muscle cars. You have the Challenger, you have the Mustang. I love the Challenger, but the Challenger is a big, full-size two-door coupe like muscle cars of yesterday, where the Camaro is light and nimble. It's a small car. It sacrifices comfort and space for nimbleness and handling. This thing is non-apologetic, hardcore sports car. 0 to 60, a little under 4 seconds, quarter mile right in the 12-second range. And unlike Camaros of yesterday, with solid rear axles, this is designed to handle. Chevy went to extensive lengths to make this thing handle like a true sports car. You have an independent rear suspension, you have near perfect weight distribution, and you have lots of go fast bits. We have the original build sheet on this one. This one was recently traded in. Only has 2,798 miles. This is a 2022, so it's in nearly new condition, hardly a mark on it. We actually took it on trade for a pre-owned Toyota Prius. My guess, someone trading a nearly new V8 car like this, and for a Prius, maybe they had a lifestyle change, maybe they bit off a little bit more than they could chew, and they decided to downsize into something that's a little bit more affordable. If I had less self-control, I could see myself getting enchanted by this Camaro. It's such a beautiful, awesome, amazing vehicle. It sounds heavenly. I could see myself getting lulled into its magic. So maybe if it's more than you can bite off at the time too, be careful, because this thing can seduce you, especially when you get behind the wheel and drive it. So the original build sheet on this one, this has some nice features on it. So this has a 6.2 direct injection V8, making 455 horsepower. It employs it's a multi-displacement engine. So you can see right now it says V8, but you also know it will, when you're just kind of doing easy desert driving, it will say V4. So basically what it's doing, it's shutting off a bank of cylinders, and it's going from a V8 to a 4-cylinder engine to help save on gas. And you can look at the EPA highway rating of 26 miles per gallon. You might not say that's that's awesome or amazing these days compared to more fuel efficient vehicles, but for a vehicle that can go 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds, has a big 6.0-liter 455 horsepower V8, I think 26 miles per gallon is actually pretty impressive for the highway. Okay, so options, we have the 10-speed automatic transmission. As much as I love manuals, this 10-speed is an amazing transmission, and I actually think it actually delivers better performance and fuel efficiency than the manual. That was a $1,595 option, and that also gives you remote vehicle start. You can have the remote start with manual. The RS package is $1,495, giving you upgraded tail lamps, LED tail lamps, black bow tie badges, deck lid mounted lip spoiler. Then we have the dual mode exhaust. That was $995. Performance red brake calipers at $395. Body colored painted guards, so this is like the mud flaps, $395. This really cool suede steering wheel, $295. And then we also have a suede shift knob. Actually, wait a second, that's not suede. Maybe it has a different upgrade for the shift knob. Black lug nuts, dealer installed, $230. Oh, here we go, shift knob with carbon fiber appearance cap. So there's additionally $155 for this carbon flap shift knob on top of the suede cloth package. So it's a double upgrade. Then we have the wheels, 5-spoke carbon, flash painted aluminum with run flat tires. That was $100 for those. And of course, we can print you a copy or email you one to peruse it yourself. Very comfortable down to business interior, very comfortable supportive seats, very clean interior, not a lot of buttons and knobs. You have a infotainment system that's powered by Google. So it's a really great infotainment system, very easy to use. It's compatible with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. You have an onboard Wi-Fi hotspot that will require subscription, but it has that 4G LTE. We have auto climate control, and I like how to keep this minimalist styling inside the vehicle, to keep a clean interior, they actually integrate the HVAC controls into the vents. So you can see that's one of the vents right there, and you can use this to control the temperature. And then we have this vent over here to control the fan speed. And then you have the buttons to operate the HVAC system. There's a button to stop and start it. You You have steering wheel paddle shifters. I love this flat bottom steering wheel. The suede cloth is very nice. And with 2,798 miles, this thing, like I said, is pretty close to pristine. You have a drive mode selector right here, so you have snow, ice, sport, and touring mode. That'll make changes to transmission shift points, traction stability control settings. I think that'll also make changes to the dual mode exhaust. And what a heavenly sounding engine. I'll rev it a little bit. Absolute music to my ears. If you love V8 engines, American V8 engines, it doesn't really get much better than that. Maybe maybe like the flat plane engine in the new Z06 might top it off, but those are a lot of money. You know, we're gonna have to make concessions, and obviously back seat space is a concession in this car. I wouldn't probably fit back there, maybe for a short period of time if we had a shorter driver, but that's mostly for kids. I don't think too many people are gonna be using that back seat. Really beautiful color combination. Love these dark painted wheels, Brembo brakes. Beautiful front end styling on the Camaro. We have great promotions going on right now, complimentary delivery to Washington and Oregon and Idaho. We can put this in our car hauler, we can tow it to you, so we have our mobile delivery service. This beautiful Camaro can be all yours without leaving your driveway or even your neighborhood. Contact us for more information about our mobile delivery service. Of course, if you live a little bit further away, we can also ship nationwide. It can't be complimentary, but we have very competitive weight rates. We work with lots of transportation logistics companies. Contact us and we can get you a shipping quote fairly quick. Love that V8 burble. Just a little peekaboo to some amazing sounds that are going to come out of that thing when you really get that engine singing. And what an amazing driving experience to get behind the wheel of this thing and to have that rush of acceleration combined with that amazing V8 music. You know, I have a pretty fast car. I have a Tesla Model 3, 0 to 60 in 5 seconds, and as fun as it is, you know, you're accelerating pretty fast, but it's very quiet. When you combine that rush of acceleration with that V8 music, that just adds to the driving experience. Obviously, you know, there are benefits of having a Tesla versus this, but from a fun perspective, from an automotive enthusiast perspective, someone who likes gas engines, V8 engines, for a modern day sports car, it really doesn't get better than this unless you want to fork over some bigger amounts of money for like a C8 Corvette. A lot of fun, very practical, everyday vehicle to drive if you want to commute in it, especially with that 10-speed automatic transmission. Obviously, you know, you might need to make some concessions for space, but I'm 6'2". I'd happily drive this thing every day. I'm very comfortable in it. Or if you want a weekend warrior, this will be happy to do so as well. Keep the mileage down on it, keep it in your garage, and maybe keep it for a long time. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully we see you soon, and have a wonderful day.